Hello and what is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this fully automatic Minecraft tree farm for your Minecraft survival and or creative world. It uses a TNT duper, so you don't only need one block of TNT, so it's pretty simple to make. You don't need a lot of resources, and you can get thousands of wood per hour. Great for those upcoming projects you want to work on. And it's probably one of my most favorite tutorials I've done so far. So, before I start to show you how I made this, I need to go over what you need to make this project. So here's some materials you're going to need. You're going to need 2 chests, 1 redstone comparator, 1 bubble coral fan, it could be any of your choosing, 1 detector rail, 1 dirt, 1 dispenser, 2 hoppers, 6 ladders, 1 lever, 1 fence of your choosing, could be any fence, 3 observers, 5 regular pistons, 17 redstone dust, 1 redstone repeater, 6 slime blocks, and about 5 stacks of a block of your choosing. We're going with cobblestone because it's probably the easiest block to get. 17 slabs of your choosing, 1 sticky piston, 1 singular TNT, and you're going to need a couple of water buckets, but if you only have one, that's completely fine. So once you're ready, you're going to grab all these materials, pick a nice area you want to start with. Start off by simply placing one single chest right in front of you, anywhere. Go behind the chest, make sure you shift and right click, and so that way the hopper is facing into the chest directly behind it. Once you've done that, you're going to grab the blocks of your choosing, and you're going to go to the left and right of the hopper and build out 6 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the right side, go to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you should have something that looks exactly like this. Now, once you've done that, you're going to take those same building blocks, and you're going to go to the right or left, either side doesn't matter. Build 1 block up, 1 block over, destroy that block. It's just a temporary block. Now you're going to build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks out. We're going to go to the other side and do the same thing we just did on this side, making sure it's 8 blocks out, but 1 block up diagonally, getting rid of that block there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to go and connect the 2 at the back here, and we're going to fill in this platform like so. So we're going to fill this in, and then this whole entire area can get filled in with blocks. This is going to be our water collection chamber. We're going to do 1 more of these, similar style, but we're going to do it 7 blocks tall, which I'll show you in 1 sec. But all you want to do is make sure that this is completely filled in. You have no gaps, nowhere that water can escape from, exactly like this. Now, once you have this, we're going to do something very similar, just 1 block shorter. So 1 block up, 1 block over, destroy that block, and then we're going to build 7 out this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing on the other side, whereas the other platform was 8 blocks out, this one's just going to be 7 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Connect the 2 backs. And same thing we did with the first one, we're just going to fill it in just like we did to the first one, but you got to make sure this platform is 1 block up and 1 block to the left, almost as if it's a diagonal. And once you're going to do that, you're simply going to fill in this platform with the block of your choosing. Again, we're just using cobblestone because it's probably one of the most easiest blocks to get in the game, so you can definitely make this more fancy, more stylish if you want to, but you don't need to. So you should have something that looks exactly like this, almost like a little diagonal going up towards the right. Now take your blocks, you're going to build on the side and 2 up over here. So we're almost making a little collection chamber where the water can't fall. When you get to the chest, leave a block underneath and above. So you should have 1 gap like that. Again, continue building 2 blocks up on that side. Once you get here, you can just go to 1 block up. We're just making sure that there's nowhere the water can fall down. And you're probably just going to go and put a 1 block tall perimeter all the way around, except by the chest area where it's going to be a 2 block tall. If you're having trouble understanding what I'm saying, just watch the video back or take a look towards the end and you will definitely get a rough idea of what I'm asking you to do. It's pretty simple, just making sure that no water can fall out. And should have something that looks like this. making sure that we have a wall all the way around. And once you're ready and you have something that looks like this, we can go to our chest here. We're going to pick up some ladders and our slabs. You're going to take your slab and place it in that 1 block gap. That way the water can't flow out, but you can still open the chest. If you can't open the chest, you did something wrong. We're going to place 2 ladders on the very right-hand corner here. The ladders is how you're going to use it to get up and into the farm. Once you've done that, you're going to grab your water bucket, use this ladder to hop up there, place 1 bucket of water there, 1 bucket of water here, and it should meet in the middle exactly right above the hopper. Next, go up here and fill in all these source blocks right about here, making sure that there's each and every one is a source block. We don't have any gaps, and it's all flowing down. And should have something that looks exactly like this. The best way to test if you did this right is to take an item, hit Q, and have it roll down and into the collection system. If it ends up in the chest, no matter where you throw it, you did it right. Pretty simple. If you don't have something that looks like this, maybe want to backtrack and restart. But once you do have this, head towards the back of the project, line yourself up directly with the center block, go over 1 block to the right. So center over 1 to the right, build 3 blocks in. So 1, 2, 3. So center over 3, build 1 block up, get rid of all these blocks here. So you should have this pillar looking thing right there, 1 block over, 3 blocks out. Grab 2 more ladders, place it on the pillar there. Grab your observer and place 1 temporary block, a block facing down. So you should have the observer facing towards the ladders with the eye facing up and the face facing down. You'll know you did it right if the arrow is facing away from the ladders, almost pointing towards the sky. Next, you're going to get rid of this temporary block that's underneath the observer. And so you should have the face facing down and place another observer facing up towards it. So that way you should have something that looks like this, where the arrows are going opposite directions and the 2 faces are facing each other. Grab 2 more of your ladders and place it on those observers. Once you get to the top, it should be rapidly clicking like that or rapidly blinking. If it's not doing that, you did something wrong. Go to the left, place 1 dirt block, and then right-click and place a dispenser facing the dirt block with a lever on top. Once you have that, you can right-click the lever so that way it'll stop clicking. And that's how we start the timer and the automatic repeater. Again, dirt block to the left and a dispenser directly above the observers. Once you have that, go behind the dispenser, place a hopper facing into the back of the dispenser. Make sure it's facing inwards, and then right-click and place a chest on top of the hopper. The chest is going to feed the hopper is going to feed the dispenser. Next, grab a solid block, place it to the left of the dirt block. Once you've done that, you're going to grab your redstone comparator, make sure it's facing with the 2 prongs facing towards the face of the dispenser, and the 1 prong facing away. Make sure it looks like this if you don't understand what I'm saying. Next, go to the back of the dirt block, place a building block, place another building block right next to the dirt, then grab your piston, place 3 pistons, and if you have to, put a ladder down, but you're going to want 5 pistons up off the back of that block. So again, place a block, 5 pistons up. Next, place a temporary block, 2 blocks above it, and a slab. So that way, when you're standing here, it should be roughly 2 blocks above where the end of the pistons are. And make sure we get rid of all temporary blocks, because that will mess up the farm. So you should have something that looks exactly like this. Next, go to where the comparator lines up. Place a temporary block here, a block behind that piston, a block there, and a block here, almost making a staircase up towards the back of the pistons. Next, you're going to grab your your observer, and make sure you place the observer. Oh, sorry, messed up there. You're going to make sure you want to put that back. Place the observer facing towards the comparator, so that way the eye is towards the back and the face is facing inwards towards the comparator, like so. You can get rid of the block underneath it if you'd like. I'm going to leave it. It doesn't affect the farm. Now, once you've had this is the tricky part. Pay close attention. You're going to place a slab to the back of that block, like so. A block above it, a slab diagonally to the right. Destroy that block. So you have a zigzag like so. a block above that one, a slab to the left this time, destroy that block. We're going to continue this pattern. So again, another block above it, take a slab, place it on the top half to the right of it, have something that looks like this. You see we have a zigzag pattern going, and we're almost done. It is pretty confusing, I understand, but this is what we're going to use to chain our redstone. Another block, a slab, another block, a slab. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. Another block, a slab, another block, a slab, with a total of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, both diagonally. Make sure you have it exactly looking like this, otherwise it will not work. If you got to pause and go back and watch it, go back and watch it. A block, a slab in the left side, a block, a slab again in the left side, a block, a slab again on the left side, and one more for good luck. I'm just kidding. So you should have 5 going down diagonally towards the right and then zigzagging back towards the machine as we get there. And the reason we're doing this is how we chain the redstone without creating like this giant staircase. So grab your redstone dust, and everywhere we put a slab, put a piece of redstone. Simple as that. So have something that looks like this. Making sure every piece has a redstone. Once you get that done, you're going to go to the top. I'm destroying the redstone for 1 sec. Going to place one more slab up and place it 3 wide like so. So one more diagonally up. Place redstone along it. You're going to grab your redstone repeater, face it away, another piece of redstone dust, and then grab a sticky piston. And you're gonna maybe want to place a temporary block there so it's easier to place the sticky piston. But have the sticky piston facing out towards it. So you should have redstone, repeater, redstone, sticky piston facing out towards the farm. Now, once you have this, grab your slime blocks and place them in an L shape. So 1, 2, 3, exactly like that, making an L shape facing away from the sticky piston, making sure everything's lined up and working. And once you have that L shape done, you're going to come to the left side and place an L shape in the opposite direction, but one down. So starting on the bottom of the other L, you're going to make an L facing left, like so. Pretty simple so far. Now, once you have placed all your sticky pistons, come to this side, place an oak fence, like so. You're going to want to, after that, you're going to want to grab your detector rail, and you're going to put your detector rail directly on top with a minecart directly on top of it, like so. Now, once you have that, you can go to the bottom of the farm here. So we've placed our minecart and detector rail. Take your coral fan, as long as it's dead, it can be any type of coral fan. Place it there with one singular TNT there, and that's it. Now we've officially made our TNT duper. It's pretty simple. You don't have to go too crazy, but that's the basic gist of it. Now, once we've done all of that, we've made our TNT duper, we've connected it down towards here. Now we need to figure out a way to light up all the pistons, which is simple. Add a full block there and a piece of redstone there, and that will engage those 2 pistons, and the other 3 on the bottom are already engaged from our previous redstone. The only thing you want to do is make sure you test it. I don't have the redstone touching the observer yet, so you're going to add 2 pieces of redstone like I did right there, touching the observer, and then that way this is how you activate it. In order to use the farm, you're going to fill the chest completely full of bone meal, and the bone meal will feed into the hopper, into the dispenser, and it will automatically grow the trees. The TNT duper will sense a signal when the tree is grown and drop a piece of TNT, and it'll get collected. To use this farm, put all your bone meal in the chest, take your saplings, hold right click there, turn on the farm, and you can go AFK and just hold right click here. That's pretty much all you have to do to use it. As you can see, the bone meal will make the tree grow automatically. Once the tree grows, it will send a signal. The tree will get pushed by the pistons, and it will also send a signal to the TNT duper to drop a piece of TNT. Once the trees have gone far enough out, the TNT will explode the tree, and you're far enough away where it won't affect the farm. It's not going to blow you up. It's not going to blow anything up. And the water below also keeps it from blowing anything on the ground up. All you simply have to do is sit here and hold right click and plant the saplings. Occasionally a leaf will grow above your head. That's totally fine. You're just going to want to hold right click And after holding right click for a while, you'll see that you'll even start getting some collections down below. If you notice in the top right hand corner, every time a tree grows, you'll see a little explosion. That's the TNT exploding the tree and the tree falling into the collection system down below. What I like about this particular farm is that you don't have to constantly have TNT. The duper, using the duper, you only need one piece of TNT, so it's a lot more obtainable. The only problem is the slime blocks can be hard sometimes. But if you do need a tutorial on that, please let me know because I can show you a tutorial on a slime block farm. After a while of using it, as you can see here, I right click just so we can see. As soon as the tree grows, it's going to drop a piece of TNT for us, and you'll watch it even get collected. So we see a tree grow, piece of TNT falls, lands directly on the tree explodes, logs go into the chest, and just after a few seconds of using it, we already have almost half a stack of logs, and we've only grown a few trees, which is pretty remarkable if you ask me. It's already working so well. So, if you like this video, please let me know. This is a super efficient tree farm for your Minecraft survival and or creative world. I personally will be using it for a lot of my projects coming up in the future. And if you enjoy it, please let me know. Super efficient, you can get thousands of logs per hour.